So far, we've learned how to create variables, get their type, and change their type. Now there's just one more thing that we need to learn about variables, and that's overwriting. So you've noticed so far, we've been using the same variable names for different values. For example, age. We've assigned different values into age. Once we were 30, then we were 42. Once it was a string, once it was an integer. Essentially, you can simply change the value that's stored inside our variable by simply assigning it new values. Now, the reason we want to do this is if we weren't able to change a value inside the variable and we kept needing to use a variable called name, over and over again, we'd find ourselves having a very long list of variables, and that would overload our computer. So whenever we're done using a variable, we can either delete it, which we'll learn about later in our course, or we can simply change the value that's stored inside of it. Now let's take a look at how this works. Over here, we're creating a variable called name, and we're assigning it the value called John. Now when we print out the variable name, we're getting the value John. Then we're using the same variable name, but this time we're assigning it a different value called Mary. Now when we print out the variable called name, we're going to get Mary. As you can see, what happened was essentially Python overwrote, or we changed a value inside the variable called name. Now it's your turn to go ahead and start exercising. But a quick note before you continue. Variables inside notebooks remain in the memory until the notebook is closed. This means that if you create a variable in one cell, you can access it in another cell.